Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, after this fight, this MMA matchup, we have a couple more championship fights, as well as 5 YouTube fights between 10 YouTubers, or technically 9, as Malik Smith is not a YouTuber. He's also a former champion of Jackhammer Promotions at 185. Now he's fighting at heavyweight tonight.
His opponent making his way in the red corner, here's Michael Carim Jr.
This fight's 3x3, 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. As you can see, this is going to be advanced amateur rules. There's no shin guards, so there will be allowed ground and pound to the head. There are no knees or elbows to the head. No elbows at all. And for those who are wondering, they did change the elbow rule. You are now allowed 12-6, but on the professional level only. That is not allowed on the amateur circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is sponsored by Squid Graphics, taking place inside of 3 2-minute rounds with the people's referee, Keith Peterson, in charge of the action. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, from Georgia, Tbilisi, and representing Longo MMA, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds, here is Georgie Lomtadze. And his opponent, competing out of the red corner, from Staten Island, New York, and representing Dento Tequini MMA, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing in at 155 pounds, Michael the Don Carim Jr.
This is for the Jackhammer Promotions Lightweight MMA Championship, brought to you by House of Barbary. Keith Peterson's the referee for this fight. Judges are Darryl Porter, Kenny Vasquez, Luis De Maria. And here we go. Carim coming at Georgie right away, looking for that takedown. Looks like he's got his hands clenched already around the waist. Georgie's got an underhook, doing a good job trying to separate the hips. Nice takedown right there as he pulls the left foot out. Carim on top, looking for position right now. Hooking that right leg of Georgie. Carim using that body lock. Georgie doing a great job standing up. Georgie trying to use the overhook. The left hand, a little whizzer action, trying to get out of this. Georgie's just trying to separate. Carim once again trying to pull the left leg out of Georgie. Carim just moving forward with that body lock. Not really doing much though. He's got to drag him to the ground or throw some knees to the body. There you go. There's the knees coming in. Georgie answers with a knee to the ribs of Carim. Carim trying to switch it up for the double leg. His hips are too far away to get anything right now. All the power is in your hips. You're not going to get a takedown when your hips are that far away. He's trying to switch to a single leg. Still, once again, got to get the hips in tight. As Carim's trying to pull that leg, is trying to lace up his leg at his own. Now we got an over-under situation against the fence. Nice knee by Georgie inside the clinch. Carim doing a great job with his head position, making it difficult for Georgie, but Georgie's got long arms, and he's right there, reversed the position with a body lock of his own, and now landing some knees. Carim trying to block it. Two of them are getting through. He might have blocked one. Those knees are clean, as long as they're not to the head. Can't knee or elbow to the head. Carim trying to switch the position once again. I wasn't expecting this fight to be a grappling match, but as a former wrestler, I love this. A couple of nice knees by Georgie again in the clinch. See Georgie switching the hip level as 10-second warning comes in to change the position. As Carim's really trying to force the takedown. And no takedown right there, and that's the end of the first round, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a tough one for the judges to score. Unofficial scorecard. I don't know. I think Georgie landed a lot of shots, but the takedown early in the round, it's going to be a tough one. Coin toss, in my opinion. So we have the ring card lady walking around, letting us know round number 2 coming up. ISK is third-party sanctioned body, overseen by the New York State Commission.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, our Jackhammer Promotions round card models going around with your 50-50 raffle tickets. 1 for $2, 5 for $5, and arm's length worth of tickets for $10, all going to a good cause. Buy your 50-50 raffle tickets, and don't forget, the official Jackhammer Promotions Vincent Fury after party takes place at Carney's in Amityville, 136 Broadway in Amityville, Carney's.
So you hear that. If you weren't able to join us tonight at the after party. Round number 2 about to get going. Keith Peterson, third man in the cage. You see his face on the UFC fights all the time. Islip native of Long Island. A little bit more striking in this round by Carim. Georgie's got some longer limbs. See if that plays any dividends. Carim goes right for the takedown. He telegraphed that one, though. This one he gets a little bit more of a head start going forward. Trying to get around the hips. If you can take care of the hips of Georgie, it's all control from there. Carim's doing a good job putting pressure on him, but he wants to turn the corner. He's locking up the hips, and there you have it. There's the takedown he's looking for. Now he's got to climb up Georgie. After this fight, ladies and gentlemen, this championship fight, you'll be joined by John Hudson and Jay Wilson. Fish guys? Fish guys? Both fish guys. It's Aqua Night. Love it. I'm usually used to gutting and eating them, not buying them. So we got 5 great fights in the main card coming up after this championship fight. Here on finsandfury.com, produced by Studio 15. Carim's having a lot of trouble with the length and the height of Georgie. Real tough to take down a guy like that. Georgie just keeps getting back up, but reverses the position, lands a couple nice knees right there against Carim. Backs off. That's what Georgie's been looking for all night, to stand and box. Done a great job defending the grappling. If Georgie could circle when he's defending that takedown, he'll have more success and not getting pinned against the cage. But he's doing a great job right now, locking around Carim. Carim, I can't really see if he even has the head. Georgie's throwing all the punches. Carim's not doing much in these positions. Georgie with kind of a reversal right here. Oh, he's hand fighting underneath. Carim's just hanging on to the gloves. Georgie backs off, gets where he wants, some distance between the two fighters. telegraph shot right there, feint almost. Not sure what the thought process in that was. Nice takedown attempt. Stopped by the cage, though. Once again, he's got to get those hips in if he wants it. 10-second warning in the second round. And a big takedown right there. That's going to make it difficult for the judges. I'm going to have to go one for devil's advocate. I'm going to go 1-1 in this fight. Ring card girl letting us know round 3 coming up. Normally I take the traditional photo of me and the other commentators, but my co-partner dipped on me. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to join, so I'm going to do it John and Jay. Thank you, gentlemen. We got round 3 coming up. Doors are locked. Now they're locked. No getting out. 1-1 according to the unofficial scorecard. As everyone knows, my opinion means nothing. I just like to have one. You definitely see Georgie's. Oh, nice trip right there by Carim. Put his left foot behind the right ankle of Georgie. Looking for a single leg. Locked it up. Now he's got to squeeze. Get that gable grip in and squeeze. He's definitely making it tough for Georgie. Georgie's long legs are allowing him to stay in this position. Couple knees by Carim. I think my favorite nickname of the evening is the Pond Digger. We'll be fighting on the main event. Sounds like something, there might be a few bodies under those ponds he's digging. Definitely the best nickname of the evening, Eric Triplett. Nice right hand by Georgie right there. The crowd's starting to get restless. Carim looking for that takedown again. So far, knockout of the night's got to be Anthony Oriema knocking out Kanji. I don't even know how he got up. He looked like the Undertaker. Once again, Carim stuck in the position looking for a takedown. Great job by Georgie defending, avoiding his Carim taking his ankle. Surprised Carim hasn't looked for a seatbelt takedown right here, where he would slide his left hand around the waist and pull to the left. But he's a bull right now. He's pushing forward. He wants this takedown. MMA scoring is much different than kickboxing or boxing. Goes by what's most effective first. So if it's striking has been most utilized or grappling most utilized, that's what's going to go first in the department of judging. Most effective striking or grappling. And we had the 10-second warning as Carim's looking for that final takedown. There you have it. That's the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Georgie's got his hands up. Carim's got his hands up. And we don't know who won this. Those were three, well-fought rounds. A lot of grappling. If you're not into that, you definitely should get into it. think the UFC, for those watching, is dominated by grapplers. There's a lot of the UFCs going on tonight. And we're waiting for the official decision from the 3 judges. It's going to be a tough one to score. Carim's got his hands up. He's confident in this. Carim's 3-3. Georgie's 0-1. Carim's looking to go 4-3 after this if he takes home the victory. Georgie's looking to go 1-1 in his career. It's a well-fought fight for Georgie, for a guy who has 5 less fights. And we're going to throw it up to Matthew Compitello for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest by way of split decision, competing out of the blue corner, Georgie Lomtadze.
Wow, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Georgie Lomtadze with the victory on a split decision. Definitely questionable for some. But like I said, that was a coin toss those first couple of rounds. There you have it. I think the lack of striking by Carim in the clinch is what gave Georgie the victory. And now the new Jackhammer Promotions lightweight MMA champion, Georgie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to throw it over to Jay and John. We're taking over now in the booth for the main of card.
Are we on?
We are live.
All right, very good.
Ooh, I like it.
This is exciting. You've done a fine job all evening, my friend.
Thank you. What'd you guys think of the first fights?
I am very glad I'm not a judge.
They definitely make it tough, the fighters, that's for sure.
I was so impressed with the young guys that came out there. I thought they did a great job. Couple of explosive knockouts. It's been thrilling all night long. I've enjoyed it very
much better than I anticipated, actually.
Is this the first fight for you guys?
Yes.
The very
ever.
first one.
You've never been to one before?
Well, commentating.
Okay. It's definitely different from the booth here. You get the best seats in the house. That's why I got into it.
Absolutely. You usually have to pay big money to have these kind of seats.
I see you guys were friends and family over there at the table.